This is your next door neighbor. How are you doing today? I hope all is well. Congratulations. So I hear that you have decided that you want to get married. I just have 11 items that I would like you to consider prior to going down the aisle. Number 9. We are at number 9. Something you need to check out. Do they have a criminal background? You need to do a background check, my friend. You need to know if they're wanted in other states, if they're wanted in other countries. You're in the car, the police pull them over, all of a sudden they're being carted off to jail and you don't know why. Because you didn't do a background check. You didn't know what you were getting into. There are certain places or certain applications you need to fill out where they ask you, do you have a criminal record? For that reason, they may not be able to get certain type of employment, and that will keep you at a certain level in life that you may not want to be at. So you need to consider that prior to walking down the aisle. You need to know if they have a criminal record, and you need to know how they are. Are they wanted for child support? Are they running from paying their bills with regard to child support? Is it so bad that bounce checks? Are they fraudulent? Are they stealing people's identities? You need to know these things in advance. That's another thing you need to consider prior to walking down the aisle. Number 10. Communication. Communication. You need to observe how they communicate. Some people, they don't know how to communicate their needs. They feel that you should be able to figure it out just by looking at them and the way they operate with other people. You need to just roll with it. Now, some people clearly say, well, this is what I need, or I feel this way. Some people don't know how to do that. To communicate, they have to yell, they have to scream. Some people communicate with the fist. I'm talking women and men. You need to know how they communicate prior to walking down the aisle. You need to observe how they handle their relationships. If they were divorced already, you should see what caused them to get divorced. If they're open enough to let you know, you need to open your eyes. Open your eyes, this eye, not this one, and look at what caused them, because it could happen again. Communication is so important. You need to know, you need to be able to speak and say what you feel or how and you need to be able to express yourself, and they need to be able to. If they're not mature enough to be able to say what they like and what they need, that can cause some problems in your relationship. Okay, number 11, it kind of all embodies attitude. Attitude is very important. Attitude, and it's kind of embodied in all of what I mentioned, but this is number 11. It's kind of a bonus. Attitude. Attitude is pretty much how you act, the type of person you are. Are you a fun person? Are you a boring person? How do they communicate with you? There was a time you're on the phone, you would talk for hours. Now that you're married, they got you. They don't even want to talk to you anymore. It turns out they were just talking to you to keep you from talking to someone else. But now that they have you, when they come home from work, they have nothing to say. All they want to do is watch TV all day, or they want to watch sports all day, or they want to watch the soaps, or they want to look at media. They want to look at YouTube. They have no real relationship. They can't communicate. They want to go to the movies. They don't know how to really have a relationship outside of that. What do they do? How do they communicate? That is very important, because they could be very boring people, or they could be very exciting people, and you can't meet up with them because that's not how you are. You're more of an introvert. You like to be quiet. How do they communicate? You need to know this, okay? You need to know how they are, and this will affect your life. And so these are the 11 things that I believe you need to look out for, and it's keys to a very happy relationship if you all are in sync. A couple of scriptures you need to consider as you're moving forward. It says, let not the sun go down on your wrath. That means when you're in conflict, make sure that you resolve it quickly. It says agree with your adversary quickly while you're in the way, lest you end up going to court and things like that. So you need to nip it in the bud right away. Don't let things fester. As soon as you feel uncomfortable about something, say something about it. So that's what that scripture says. Now we already know be not unequally yoked. That means culturally. That means in other ways. Make sure you're in sync before you go down the aisle. Now, I'm thankful so much that I had the opportunity to speak with you and discuss this with you. This is a very important topic. I want to again congratulate you as you've made a decision to go down the aisle. Congratulations. I wish you all the best and stay married, guys. Bye-bye now.